Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Rams and the Lions. All that and more coming up next.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass, and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
First down throw for Allen. He gets this one to Myers. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Hand off to the back. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Now with Sauce Gardner dropping him there. And the Lions sinking pass here. Dime package, third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams. The drive starts with a carry by White.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair, an eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
First and 10, it's a give to White. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brandon Jones up for the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 50-yard line.
Again, this is White. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's White again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. The give now to White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He lofts it deep left. It connects on the deep shot. Touchdown, Detroit. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Allen now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Allen setting up play action. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Lions will go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams on the play action. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They run the counter with White. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Lions the first.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an L... So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, third and less than a yard. It's White on the give. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Lions pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. A.J. Terrell making that stop. We get a timeout here called by the offense. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Rams are set to punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the option give to White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Running on second with White. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. White trying this straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Williams will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams.
Here's 2nd and 2. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Williams. Brought in right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. That one's complete over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Williams to throw on first. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the gun, White. Jukes one defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. From the gun, a run for White. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Out of the pistol, Williams. Bails out of the... And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Motioning the tight end left. Play action now with Allen. This is hauled in by Myers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. One of the tight ends in motion left. Allen on third down. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake, Williams. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Williams to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes White. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. A run now with White. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit. They go play action here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Rams take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now Allen off the play action. Looking. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Rams are set to punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. There are a couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Brought in by Ayuk. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Up the sideline, past the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams from the gun. And a man is there to knock that away. That one vehemently swatted away. So 2nd down coming up. On the ground, it's White. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Lions readying for the punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. First down throw for Allen. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and that is T. Higgins, who's shaken up and receiving some assistance. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Dumps it off to his running back. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Dumped off to his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. One final shot before halftime. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. In the first half, it was the man from USC, Caleb Williams, who put on a solid performance. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. First down, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first. They run. It's White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the red zone now. Still on it. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here's White. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's the game is 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working from the gun, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make. And
a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And he's... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, they'll run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finding Flowers. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. It's Allen out of the pistol. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Lions are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down over the 28-yard line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams to throw. Has some daylight through the 40. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To throw, Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions making a 24-point ball game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen hits his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Caught by his back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Allen on 3rd and 2. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a toss to White. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. From the 30 on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They have themselves another 1st and 10. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Rams have it, but their postseason run in jeopardy as they trail. First and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To the air again, Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A tight end in motion now. First down throw for Allen. Hits him on the in route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. This time they're gonna get there and they drop him. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give now to White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. It's White on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They send a man in motion. Here's second and 11. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with third and long. Williams on the play action. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They kick the running back in motion. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Lions are running him out of the building. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Rams. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Throwing here, Allen. Has it downfield, working the left. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams cut into the lead by another point. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now it's White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's White again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he's taken down after a short rush at about the 36. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Rams headed out to the field now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On first down, Allen. Got his target, it's Higgins. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Allen now on first down. Finds Smith and Jigba. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's the game of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 46.
Play action now with Allen. He gets this one to Myers. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end right. To throw again, it's Allen. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Rams hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Play action now. Allen. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The Lions and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, this is White. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the end of the line and earn that Super Bowl appearance.